Campbell starts the series holding his girlfriend's hands, just her hands. The rest of her is spread across a city block because a train ran through her at 400 miles per hour without slowing down. And all Hughie is left holding are two severed arms, still wearing the bracelets he knew by heart. And the thing is, in any other show, that's the inciting incident. The nice guy snaps, becomes a badass, learns to fight, kills the man who killed his girlfriend, roll credits. But The Boys is not interested in that story, because that story is comfortable. That story lets us off the hook. What the show actually does with Hughie is messier, more honest, and in some ways more brutal than anything that happens to him physically. Hughie is written as the audience surrogate, and the show knows it. He's the way in. He's who we're supposed to be, ordinary, overwhelmed, morally serious, trying to figure out what the right thing to do is when every option feels wrong. And for about half the first season, that works great. We're with him. We feel everything he feels. But then the show starts making him complicit, and then it makes us complicit. And that's where the genius is. Hughie agrees to be a CI for the CIA while also working with Butcher. He withholds information from Annie. He watches terrible things happen and hesitates. He does the wrong thing, not because he's evil, but because he's scared, and because Butcher is in his ear, and because the system is designed to make the right thing almost impossible. And every time he does the wrong thing for understandable reasons, the show holds up a mirror. The Starlight relationship is the emotional spine of the entire series. Annie January, Starlight, grew up wanting to be a real hero. She joins the Seven with genuine idealism and gets assaulted in her first week. She learns to perform the brand because the alternative is erasure. She adapts, survives, and then meets this fumbling, sad guy in a bar who has absolutely no idea who she is. And for the first time in years, someone is just talking to her like a person. Their relationship is constantly sabotaged by Hughie's secrets, by her position in the Seven, by Butcher's manipulation, the CIA's agenda, the demands of the plot. And every time they're pulled apart, it's never because they stopped caring. It's because the world they're in punishes honesty and rewards performance. And here's the thing about Hughie and Annie that the show never says directly, but earns completely. They are the only two people in this entire story who are trying to be good in a world that punishes goodness. Everyone else has either given up on that, weaponized it, or never had it to begin with. These two hold on to it, imperfectly, messily, at great cost. And that is exactly why their relationship feels so fragile and so worth protecting at the same time. What makes Hughie interesting is that he is not the strong one in this relationship. Annie is stronger, smarter, more decisive. And Hughie, who has been raised on every pop culture narrative about men being the protectors, finds that genuinely destabilizing, in ways the show is extremely clear-eyed about. His arc with Temp V is the show making that explicit. When Hughie starts taking the temporary compound to keep up, to feel powerful enough, useful enough, he's not trying to help. He's trying to not feel left behind. And it costs lives. And he knows it. And he does it anyway. That's not the arc of a hero who occasionally stumbles. That's the arc of someone working through something real about masculinity, worth, and what it means to matter. The father subplot is the most underrated part of his character. Hughie Campbell Sr. is a man who retreated from life after Hughie's mother left. He built a world small enough to control, the same apartment, the same routines, the same classic FM playlist, and called it contentment. Hughie, watching this his whole childhood, swore he'd be different. He'd engage. He'd fight. And then, life broke him open with Robin's death. And his first instinct was to do exactly what his dad did. Minimize, accommodate, make himself small enough to be safe. Butcher found him at that moment, which is not an accident. The scenes between Hughie and his dad are the show operating at its quietest and best.
Two people who love each other and have no idea how to say it, sitting in a small apartment, talking around everything that matters. And when Hugh Sr. finally breaks out of his own inertia, when he starts going to group, starts living, it mirrors Hughie's arc. The son and father learning the same lesson from different directions.
What Hughie becomes by the later seasons is worth sitting with. He's not the innocent surrogate anymore. He's worked with and for people who have done terrible things. He's made choices that killed people. He's lied, manipulated, run operations. He has the same blood on his hands that everyone else in this story does, just distributed differently. And he still believes in something. He still wants there to be a right answer. He still thinks the system could be fixed rather than burned. Whether that's wisdom or naivete, the show deliberately refuses to answer. Butcher thinks it's naivete. Frenchie thinks it's touching. Starlight thinks it's the best thing about him, and also the thing that terrifies her most. The audience is supposed to not know, because we don't know either, because that's the actual question the show is asking. In a world this corrupt, is good faith a virtue or a liability? And Season 5 is going to force that question to its breaking point, because the endgame is coming. Homelander is more unstable than ever. Butcher is dying. The system is crumbling. And Hughie, the nice guy, the surrogate, the one who was never supposed to last this long, is still standing, still believing, still trying. The question Season 5 has to answer is not whether Hughie survives. It's whether the thing that makes him Hughie survives. Whether a person can go through everything he's been through and still come out the other side with their faith in people intact. That's the real stakes. And honestly, we don't know the answer. Neither does he. Hughie Campbell is the show's evidence for both sides. And if this made you see Hughie differently, if you've been watching The Boys and never quite put your finger on why he matters so much to the story, hit the like button. It takes 1 second, and it genuinely helps this channel grow. And subscribe, because we are going character by character through The Boys, and we are nowhere near done. Every person in this show has a story like this underneath. We are just getting started.